I'd like to begin, like others have, by congratulating Gillian Mackay for securing this members' business debate on the environmental impacts of single-use vapes, and also for the work that she and her team have done to raise this issue in Parliament. As MSPs, we have a unique position to use our platforms to amplify the work of campaigners across the country. So I hope everyone in today's debate will join me in commending the efforts of environmental campaigner Laura Young for her tireless work on this issue. In fact, it was after hearing about Laura's work that I first became involved in the issue. Laura was kind enough to take me out on a vape walk. This was an opportunity to go out with her, walk the streets of Dundee and see if we could find any discarded vapes on the streets, and also to learn more about the issue along the way. And as well as giving up her time to tackle this issue and to meet with me, to educate me, Laura also encouraged local student activists to get involved. She's inspiring the next generation of environmental campaigners. So I would like to take this opportunity to put my thanks on the record today to Laura for her perseverance and commitment. And I would like to say to Laura, keep campaigning, you're getting results. So back in Dundee on our vape walk, in just an hour, Laura and I found 63 single-use vapes discarded on the streets in and around the university campus. Laura explained that this wasn't unusual, especially following a Friday or a Saturday night out. So we decided to make some inquiries on campus and in the local shops that sell these disposable vapes to try to find out what the realistic alternative to littering was. And what we found, presiding officer, was that there weren't any safe disposal points in the shops and around the shops that were actually selling these products. And so the best that we could hope for was that people would dispose of these single-use vapes in ordinary waste bins. But the problem with simply putting them in the bin is that, yes, it would keep them off of our streets, so it might look nicer, but it wouldn't actually make our environment any cleaner, because they would eventually end up in landfill or in incinerators and would still be polluting our soil and our air. And worse still, there have been multiple instances, as we've heard today, of improperly disposed of vapes, or their what's known as zombie batteries, causing fires and hazards at waste processing sites, which puts the workers there at risk. So this has led to calls for improved recycling facilities to help deal with the mounting number of disposable vapes. But disposable vapes don't just harm the environment when they're discarded after use, they're also having an impact at source. These vapes, many of which will be used for just a day or night, use scarce resources, and we simply cannot afford to discard things like the lithium in the batteries which power the vapes after just one use. That lithium could instead be used to power our transition away from fossil fuels. So I don't believe that improved recycling or design regulations are the answer. Instead, we must see an outright ban on single-use vapes in Scotland. And